Hope you're all having a great day, and thanks for checking into this week's Coach's Corner. We're excited to share the news of the new wrestling facility that is coming. It'll be ready this fall, so our current athletes and future Gopher wrestling athletes will be able to take advantage of it immediately. So that's really good news. Details of that, we'll have about 7,500 square feet of wrestling mat space. That's about 2,000 more square feet than we currently have. There'll be 1,000 square feet of cardio space. For the first time, we'll have seating in there. So we'll be able to have team meetings before practice or to use to review film and teaching. Also, our spectators will have the opportunity to sit in there in some of our open practices and watch. So those are all great things. Overlooking it, there will be offices, a recruiting lounge, conference room, and more. There'll be a balcony that you can actually step right out into the practice room and be able to look down and watch practice as well. So a lot of great things. Maybe one of the most unique things that make it the location special is the amenities that surround it. So as you walk in the new Athletes Village, that entrance, just off the left, double wide doors, you'll walk through, then you walk right into the wrestling suite. Straight ahead is the Leadership and Academic Center. There's a nutrition center right there. So location is phenomenal. We got a 10,000 square foot strength room that's right next to the wrestling room, so it's just perfect. Phase 2 will be redeveloping our locker rooms, and that's something we're starting to discuss now and looking at. So a lot of exciting things going on there that we're excited to share. Soon we'll have pictures that we'll be able to reveal probably in the next week or two. So they look great right now, and we'll be excited to share those. Moving on to the weekend, great weekend for us. Really proud of the way that our guys wrestled. They were very aggressive. They attacked from the beginning, scoring the first takedowns. They're wrestling loose, and they're scoring a lot of bonus points, and those things are very, very big. Early in the season, we talked about a lot of the challenges that we're dealing. One, based on just the difficulty of our schedule. It's the toughest schedule in the country. There's no doubt about it. I think our guys are doing great. We love those opportunities to wrestle the best people. We think that prepares us to be the best. On top of that, we've been dealing with a little bit extra adversity, and a lot of that has come from just injuries. So discussing a little bit, I don't want to give the exact details on what those injuries are, but I'll kind of let you know a little bit on where some of these guys are at. So at 149 pounds, Steve Blythe will be back, no question about it, for the Big Tens and NCAAs. We brought him with us this past weekend. We thought he'd be ready, but as we got out there and watching him wrestle and stuff, we just thought best interest of him and the program for the future of the season is that he did not compete. We also looked at 184 and 97. Owen Webster, most likely, I believe, will not be back before the Big Tens. Things could change, but that's kind of where we're at. 197, Bobby is getting better every day, but he still does not look ready to go out and compete. That'll be something day by day that we see. So potentially Dylan Anderson and Brandon Cronin could be our starters. So this weekend, Ethan Lezak wrestled great, 2 tech falls. It's the best I've seen him since Nationals of last year. His attitude, his effort, just excited, happy. The smile on his face says it all, so he's doing great. Mitchell McKee's really wrestling well, doing some great things. I love the way he wrestled on Friday versus Rutgers. Match started off difficult. He just continued to trudge through it and really dominated and finished in a great manner. So I like the way that he's wrestling. Tommy Thorne, I thought, looked great all weekend. Looked great on Friday. Wrestled well on Sunday. Gets a takedown. You know, he's working to turn the guy in a match that we expect to get a major decision in. He's trying to run the guy over, gets caught and pinned. I know he was frustrated with that. Put us in a spot where we were nervous a little bit just from a point standpoint. That's a 10-point swing. On Saturday, Crone comes up and lets us know he's having concussion-like symptoms, so we were not able to have him wrestle. When we travel, we can only bring 13 guys with us. In this situation, we brought an extra 25-pounder. We brought Blythe, who I mentioned, who we thought might have an opportunity to compete for us. And we brought an extra heavyweight because it's great for Streifel to work out with a guy his size. And as we've mentioned, our 84 and 97 pounders right now are 184 pounders. So that's kind of where we're at. We didn't have enough time to fly somebody out. From a flight standpoint, we could not make that happen. So at 184, we expected that we'd get bonus points, potentially a pin at 184. Now we're giving up a forfeit. That's a 12-point swing. So we're giving up 22 points in that duel right there. That made things difficult. Proud of the way the guys step up. Jake Short, Chris Farr getting pins. That was huge. Jake Short has 2 bonus point wins this weekend, and that was great. Wanzek, I think, still continues to wrestle lights out. Gets a bonus point win for us on Sunday. On Friday against one of the top-ranked 65 pounders in the country. He wrestles great, deserves to win that match. it's nice. There's some things we can fix there. I love the way that he's competing, and we got an opportunity now to fix it before the Big Ten, because we had 2 opportunities to score points, maybe more, that we should close the gap there and get those points. So a lot of great things. Streifel wrestled a great match. If you watched him, gets a win on Friday, and then on Sunday against the number 7th ranked heavyweight in the country. I think, again, deserves to win that match. I love the way he's shooting and wrestling. Overall, a lot of great guys doing great things. So we had some adversity. We have some challenges ahead of us. We'll continue to have those this week against Ryder. We just continue to try to ask our guys to step up, and whoever it is that goes out there, make sure they wrestle hard, intense, and do their very best. So I'm proud of the guys. Those are some of the things going on, and we'll see you guys next weekend. Go Gophers.